Look at this chain. Oh, how long is it going to stay on this wall? That's interesting, eh? Oh, Jesus. It's not going to stay on that very long. It's pulling the wall down completely. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're well wherever you are. We're going to get lost in Kalkara. Beautiful church behind me. Lovely old area. Two forts. Mount Salvatore, where the chapel got knocked down by the knights because the Turks were settled down just over here. We're going to walk there, where the commander of the knights stuck the sword in the ground, making the sign of the cross, saying once again, it's Christian, Malta is Christian. We're going to go and see where they put a cross. Nobody really knows where he put the sword in, but there's a cross over there. There's an old chapel. There's two forts. There's a lovely chapel right out. We're going to have to get in the car and go to it, but we can walk around a little bit here. There's a few old buildings. We'll walk down Rinella Road, see where it brings us. I think it brings us out by the old Salvatore chapel. It was knocked down by the knights, the first original one, because the Turks were taking refuge there, and obviously didn't want them to take refuge. Bergu, obviously they were trying to attack Bergu. They were trying to get rid of the knights, but the Maltese and the knights were stronger. They fought them back. It was the Great Siege then. Many history of Malta in the Great Siege, and the knights became victorious. So let's have a walk around. Lovely big church. This is a beautiful festa here. You can imagine carrying the statue down from here. Look at the doors, how big. Have to carry the statue down those stairs, and not just carry it down, they have to bring it up after nearly 2 hours walking. Most festas, I think, something like that, carrying that statue. I don't know really much about Kalkara statue or the saint. I'll put some information down below like I normally do, so I don't blast you with too much information. But there's two forts. One's being done up. Heritage Malta, I think, is involved with it. The other one has got the biggest gun. I don't know if it was the biggest gun in that time, 100-ton gun. Anyway, let's blah blah blah. Let's walk around. Let's see what we find. Let's just wander and get lost. Try and get a bit of information at the bottom, because I can't keep everything in my head. Hopefully I don't make too many mistakes, too many pronunciation mistakes, so forgive me. Kalkara is an easy place to pronounce. So what we do, we'll go around the back here, we'll walk around, and we'll go Rinella Road. We'll go up to Salvatore, and we'll just see what we find. Hey, come on guys.
This is my island in the sun.
One battery again today, guys, so we're gonna have to be a bit sparing. We can't just let it run. It's not going to be a long one. Lovely old buildings. I'm not sure if... Beautiful views from up here, wherever it is. Thomas. There's a little place here. I'm not sure where the old part of Kalkara. Maybe we come across it down up that Rinella Road. Many government buildings here for obviously they were flats in the old days for the people. Now I think some of them are buying it back and things like that, but they were like government homes for people. This area, the British were here, so you'll notice there's a lot of architecture from the British as well. But the knights came, but the first time Bergu, and they started building Cottonera lines, obviously to make it secure. Cottonera lines, you'll find lots of doors, and just come over here. It's a fantastic area. I did a few doors, but there's a bit spread apart. Cottonera lines are really impressive. Look back on a few of my old videos. you'll see that I go to a lot of doorways. Forgive me because I forget how many. Was the 7 doors, something like that, for the 3 cities? As I say, guys, we're going to be a bit sparing with the battery till the new one comes. Going down here. Our first stop will be Salvatore Parish chapel or church. I think it was in the old days, the old church that was knocked down by the Knights. They rebuilt it. It's still an old one though. Lots of evidence here of keeping your distance in Malta. What a devastation to the world, eh? We're starting a new way of living in the world. Everybody with masks. I see something from Australia. They brought out a new law. I think they're getting ready for the vaccination because they said they can strip search you. And even for the clause of it, they can take your pants off and inject you, whether you like it or not. I don't know, this is bad news, but this is crazy, huh? Do you feel like it means to say if you don't want the inoculation or whatever it's called, the injection, this is Renella. That's a fort a bit further up. We're going to go and visit it. Yeah, they're quite old, these ones. A little bit more there. Look at the new buildings though, this area. And there's the church dome. I'll show you a bit better view from it. Renella. This is quite old, eh? The festa is really impressive here. I missed it several times wanting to come over. So guys, we're going to get lost in Kalkara. I'm going to show you all the places I could find. There's even a science place for the kids, I think it is. I've never been to it. It's a big building, like it looks like from the British. There's a lot of evidence of the British here they built. Let's keep walking up here. The Maltese Galleria. Okay, we're going to cut for a second. Let's conserve the battery. I just found this one at San Michele. You want to go on the video?
You know where the military cemetery is?
Yeah.
Have you seen, you know where
No, I haven't been to it yet.
No, it's best to go by bus really. Number 3 bus stops right
I've got the
outside.
car anyway, so.
You've got a car? Ah, right. Well, right at the top here is a roundabout.
Uh-huh.
Go around the roundabout and go up, and then there's a place called Picturesque Butchers. Before you get to that, turn left there, and there's the military cemetery.
Well, I'll go and have a look, yeah. See if I got enough. What's your name, eh?
Joan.
Joan?
Yeah.
And you used to live where in England?
London I live, but I come from the north of England originally.
What place, eh?
Just outside Durham.
Oh, from Durham, like you're what do they, South Shields that way, yeah?
Yeah. But Durham, my father was.
And you've been here many years, you said, like you married a Maltese?
And then I've been here, let's say, 26 years.
She was saying, guys, the old church, because we looked at the church there, she was saying the old church was here. And these were priests' houses. It's interesting, eh?
Yeah, this was the priest's house. With this, even the sisters used to be here.
Oh, okay.
Then he built the priest's house down in the shed, as well as the church. And
So how long have you been here?
26 years.
Wow. Let's carry on walking around. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
welcome back.
So the old church was here, built in the old days. It was, it had a fire. Wow, you find a lot of English. You know what I've just learned? Burgi. Oh, maybe here somewhere, the old church in this area. Oh, let's have a look here. Burgi, I thought it was, you just don't know these things. Burgu, obviously, and I thought Burgi was like short for it. But it was an old British, oh wow, look. An old British place. I thought it was short for Burgu, but it was where the British base is. A lot of British architecture around here. There's something up here. Oh, it's just houses here. Oh wow, I think we go back down. Let's go back down, guys. Oh, this is from Gonzi. He was if I'm not mistaken, he was a bishop or something, Gonzi. Let's go back on that road. That looks a bit more interesting. Ooh. Some historic pillar here. We're going to have a look at it. It's a monument here for the president of Malta, Metsu Bonici. Sorry, sun's there. Fantastic views. So that will be interesting. We're going to have a look at Burgi, where the British were, if we were allowed in. She told me the two forts are closed. One's for refurbishment and one's just nobody coming in, so they closed it off. Oh, this is obliterated. I can't read it. I'll try and find out about it, what it's about. They seem to be doing some work here on it. Maybe the whole lot is being refurbished. Okay guys, let's keep walking. This is Mount Salvatore, where the Turks were settled, encampment, trying to attack Burgu over there. Obviously the knights were there. There's an old chapel here. It was originally knocked down by the knights, so it wouldn't give salvation to the Turks. And at this point, it's said that the... Let's just watch the traffic. Many government buildings here. I'll read it out to you, it's quite interesting. Do it a bit faster. Blah, 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 blah. Look how nice. Cottonera lines all around here, the fortifications. Oh wow, can't really see this very good. Here's the place where, when the Ottomans invaded the Maltese Islands in 1565, they were forced refuge on the hill of our saviour, Kalkara. From where they attacked the knights in Victoriosa. The battle is known as the Great Siege. Grand Masters La Valette ordered the demolishment of the old church, which we're going to go and see in a minute, in this area, so not to serve, sorry, it's very, very hard to read, enemy shield. And popular legend recounts that the end of the Great Siege, where the Ottomans were fled back, the knights and the Maltese advanced to the hill. Our saviour Kalkara, Grand Master Commander, grabbed his sword and stuck it in the ground. I think it's stuck is supposed to be, and stuck it in the ground, thus taking the shape of a cross. All those present knelt down and thanking God that once again it's in the hands of the Christians, and later a cross was erected to commemorate the event. And I'm afraid you're getting the sun. So here it is. Let's go and look at the chapel. This is the place where he stuck it in. Obviously it was one of those big swords with the big handle. Everybody knelt around here. This is the place. There's a lovely statue over there as well. They're really getting artistic with the statues. Let's have a look. This is all government buildings, all government homes. There was some years ago that they offered them back to people, so it's like a 50-50 thing, I think. Lot own it, I think. I'm not sure if that's what they did in this area. I know in Bujiba they did it because my brother-in-law bought it. I know it's hard they did it, so I'm not sure if this area they did. Oh, many, there's a big building. That's the Bergi, I think, over there. That's the place where they're having that science thing. Let's go to the chapel, not far away now. Hope we didn't miss anything, guys. I'm trying to find all the places in Kalkara. There's a cemetery as well, like that lady said. But not probably, maybe we have to squeeze everything in. Here's the chapel. It was early demolished. And here's the seafront. We're gonna have to grab the car, I think, because it's quite a decent walk up there. It's okay walking to this place, it's walking back. That's the problem. You can have a lovely pleasant walk for a couple of hours, and when you get to wherever you're going, ooh, there's a bit of wind coming up here off the front. I have to grab my microphone if it keeps up like this. It is Salvatore. All this area is obviously for that saint. Let's get down the front, guys. Interactive Science Center. I'm not going to go in because all the mess with the mask. I'm not even sure it's open. It could be interesting to go and have a look. Got up the scales there. Masks and test your temperature. What happens if you've been in the sun all day? You want to be blasting. Let's have a look at Bergi while we're here. I learned something today about Bergi. Here it is, like the British base. Not sure if we can get in. Heritage Motor is taking it over. I got in a little bit of it anyway. We'll have a look if there's a bit. I don't really know much about it, so let's have a walk around. We still have to go over to the fort, so I'll just show them you because we can't get in. I was thinking it was a a place to go over. Huh? Wow, this is British, obviously, I'm sure, British built. Quite interesting. Let's see if we can anything about it. Not sure if we've got any information. Oh, this is MCAST. Obviously it was a government building from before. MCAST is like a study centre, if that's what it is. There's no way to get down there, only through the building. I can imagine the British, I'm sure this is British here. Or it could be part of the Knights, you never know, because the British took over a lot of the Knights things. We need to do some studying, guys. We'll have a look on the map. I didn't even know I'd come across something like this. It's almost there. There's a step there. Yeah. Oh God. Many government housing systems here. Okay, let's go around the corner. Not sure, this is not just Bergy. I think there's other, was like the places where the British were. Wow, a lot of history here, guys. No, come up, walk around. Up to you. Tara, these people not even let you walk around a little bit. They're like secret service. Just want to look at a little bit of the building. It's true, this country is getting like England. No photographs, no pictures. What's the problem of walking through here? There's no signs, look. There's no sign saying anything about no entry, no photographs, no nothing. But you got somebody there. As I've got some good contacts coming up, guys. I met some good people, so we'll have a look what if they can stop you, because some people. Oh, this is the bay here, a beach. I'm going to go and grab the car and go over to the fort, is over there, and maybe we'll have a walk around this beach here. We say that there's a, see that gate over there? I've been trying to get to it and I can't get to it. It's it was in the Games of Thrones. See, I'm not sure if we can see it here. It was really interesting. Heritage Malta. Because if that's the way they treat tourists, at least he could have walked up to you and said, excuse me, you can't film, or at least put a sign on the door. No signs, no nothing. Or he's just a job's worth, eh? That's got to be something like that. Because if Heritage Malta doesn't want you to go in there, surely they would put a sign. No photographs, nobody allowed in, unless you have a reason to go in, obviously. That's the history of Malta. Anyway, I'm going to get the car now. Certainly send a letter to Heritage Malta if I ever get a response, because many places Malta doesn't answer at all, not even acknowledgements. Really poor. If there's a tourist obviously asking Heritage Malta a question, they never even answer you. Not even acknowledgement, we'll get back to you or something like that. So we'll have a go. I'm a bit pissed with him. I hate people like that, like a job's worth. Not even come up and ask you, you know, what's the reason, or yes, you can just go a little bit down there, not hurting anybody. It's a massive area, there's nobody else around. Anyway, that's a grumble. Let's get back to happy times, guys. Let's get the car, we'll go up to the fort, we'll go and have a look at this chapel. I saw a chapel there and I don't know anything about it, where the people used to sit outside. That'll be interesting, eh? I was just moving the camera a bit. Come back soon, guys. We're just up the hill now from Kalkara. Look at this building here, guys. I wanted to show you this. Looks like this is typical British, I think, architecture. Shame there's nothing about it here. It's an MCAS for maritime studies. I don't know if it's open or not, or it's closed. Ooh, this is a very old place. Wow, beautiful, eh? Looks like it's not open for anything. Old garden. Wow, what a view, guys. This was like a British place or something for officers. They had all the best places. Oh, they're doing something next door here. Wow, nice. Only way to get upstairs is through the door, everything closed up. Okay, let's go to the fort, maybe the bay first. At least we wasn't stopped on this one. Oh, it needs a lot of work, lots of crumbling here. Look at this, look at this chain. Oh, how long is it going to stay on this wall? That's interesting, eh? Oh, Jesus. It's not going to stay on that very long. It's pulling the wall down completely. Look at the size of that crate. I can't even reach it. How about that? That's better. This is their little beach, Kalkara beach. Looks like an old chapel or something here. Lovely architecture, look at it. Just left to crumble. Bergi is here on the hill. You can't quite see there. There's a little doorway there, maybe. A whole lot is crumbling. Needs a lot of work. They're doing restoration work, finally, of the three cities. They're starting in the forts. This fort here is partly privately owned, so I don't know how long the lease is on it before they can get it back. It's got an awesome doorway, and I never got to it. One time I almost got down here, and there was a guy, I don't know if it was security or what, wouldn't let me go any further, and I climbed like an idiot. I climbed around trying to find it. It's a bit of rough ground, so I don't know why they won't let you go there. Same old thing. It's like ludicrous when you see there's no reason to stop you. Then you say there's nothing here, it's just a bit of ground and a lovely doorway. Why not let somebody go and have a look at it? Unbelievable. This is the beach of Kalkara. I'm not sure what this is there, like a radar. There's nothing at the top of it. Not so clear, the water here. Oh, not too bad. There's the Fort St. Elmo breakwater, Valletta. Okay, we're going up to the back end of this fort here, and there's another fort in the background with a big gun, but I think they're both closed, so probably not today. I wanted to show you this. There was some Wi-Fi here. Maybe a bit later we do a live here. Last time I did a live and it was very strong. I don't know if it's coming from that that pole. I got Melita's Wi-Fi. I can use it in many places, but sometimes it's not that strong. Let's go up to the fort. I'll show you a bit around. One of the forts have got tunnels in. We're not going to go in those, obviously, today. It's all been renovated. Those tunnels were a place where Arab kept a Maltese woman captive for a few weeks. He was a bit aggressive. She still lives, that woman that we met still said she lives in Kalkara, so let's go up there. We won't get to the door for definite, but we maybe get to the back end and we'll go and see the other fort. I wanted to show you this, guys. This is very interesting. It's been restored. I'll put a link above because I did all this while it was we went in the tunnels. I don't know if you remember, guys, many of you new ones. Thanks to the new subscribers, welcome to Englishman. Go back. I've been seeing some good comments of people looking and checking out. Here's the, down here, the tunnels. You can go underground. Don't go if you're not claustrophobic because it's very small and difficult parts of it. There was a Arab guy and he kept his Maltese partner in those tunnels for a few weeks, I think. You can see they're restoring it. We went inside and I think they're not going to let you go in. They blocked it off. Not sure if we can get in from here. Even though I went in through this way. They're doing it all eventually. Oh, you can't get in from here. You have to go round and in from that way, but I think they've blocked it off. The stone, look at the stone, how it's gone. This video I did up here, we was right on the roof. I had my hops bezate on the roof. I'll put a link. It's a lovely video. Went inside the tunnels there. This was an old British, I don't know if Knights built this. The Knights probably built this. Then the British took it over like they did many places. Here's what they're doing. Restoration. Riccosoli. You can see how it was now before, and they're doing a lot of work on it. This is with the where the base, where they used to bash the soldiers. What do they call it? Up, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is open. I can show you a little bit, eh? See if we can see what they're doing. They're doing the fascia though. Needs a lot of work on it. I have a video of this place, so go and see that. I won't spare much time here because battery's down and everything. But we'll go in a little bit. Maybe it's dark inside. It's too dark without the light. Can you see, guys? Impressive place, oh yeah. Oh, it gets a bit better. I don't know if the GoPro is picking it up. They cleaned it out a lot. You can go up on the stairs on the roof. Many rats here, guys. You have to take care you don't get nipped by one. I saw a lot last time. That's where we were, just. And maybe I'd deduct this part if it's very dark. Let's see what they've done anything. I think they just basically started on the surface, on the facade. Oh, they did a lot of work here as well. Cleaning the stones. Oh, they haven't done this. This is dangerous here. They did a little bit of work. Watch the video I'll go up on the roof before. It's the same old deck. If you watch the video you'll see me going and sat on the roof and I had lunch with the hops bezate. Okay, let's go to the other fort. I thought they blocked it off, but just the front they're blocking off. Lovely big area though, eh? They're on the roof there. Oh, they opened these up. Before there was big stones in them. I think they won't allow you to go on the roof. They're probably at the top. It's fenced off. I got up there anyway, guys. Fantastic views of Valletta up there. It's a shame that sometimes when they restore it, they restrict you and That's the same old. You want things restored. You want things looking nice, but then they start the restriction business. Start blocking you and putting doorways, and you can't go through that way, and you can't go through that way. Got some stairs going up there. That's the, on this side is a privately owned part of the fort. Maybe one day they get it back, the whole fort. There's quite a few forts around Malta. There's a lovely one over by Pijama. It's a big fight going on between the government and the owner. They're like in the 60s, they give things away, the government. Who wants the fort? Yes, take it. Do me a favour, I do you a favour, take the fort. And now they realise it's worth something. Mind you, it costs a lot to put it right. This stone can't cope with the weather, especially the modern weather we're having now, you know, with the acid rain and all that business. Okay, let's go to the other fort. It's got the biggest cannon, but I think we can't go in. Thought it was locked. No, it's open. This is in Maltese or Latin. Oh, this is really beautiful, eh? Obviously they set outside the people. I'll have a look, see if I can get some information about it. You know, I'm not sure the name. You look for area. A few graves here. Very old. See if we can catch a date on some of them. But this is old here. Oh, and I think these are tombs, eh? Oh, no dates on anything. An old wooden cross here. My Maltese guys, you can read this. 1881 to 1981. I'll look for some information about it. I always known it here, but I never really paid attention. Come a few times to this fort. Okay, we're going to go to the other fort, the one with the big gun. There's a little bit of battery left, so if we can get in, maybe we continue on there. Made it, guys. You know what I'm talking about, this stupidness. Look at this. Can you believe it? It's getting like so stupid. Oh, I can't take photography through the fence. There's Fort Vanilla anyway. It's not me, it's the camera. It's got a big gun on the top apparently. Maybe we'll come one day. Due to the virus, I think it's closed. It said it's open. They don't tell you if it's open or not. They say it's open from 10 to 16 and last entry 16 from Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Oh, so Wednesday today, that's why then it's not open Wednesday. I never knew. It's just so you know, 12 euros and 5 for the child, 25 family. Oh, become a member today and enjoy the museum free all year round. Anyway, that's your plenty of signs, no photography. What's this say here? Ah, no parking. Oh well, that's another thing we've anyway guys, we finish here. We're in the middle of nowhere. We hope to finish at the fort. We're going to finish here at the Fort Rinella. It's closed. I don't know if any of my mates have got bits of inside, but we'll come back again one day. I didn't have much battery anyway, but I showed you Kalkara. We got lost in Kalkara. We showed you a fort, that one where they kidnapped that woman, and the bay, and round the villages and the church. Take care guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Englishman in Malta, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it. Come over Holiday Malta, all the links are below. So please check them out, my Facebook and Holiday Malta. You're welcome, and I'd love to see you there. Bye guys, see you soon.
Looking for myself, I'm staring at my shadow. Am I gonna be safe in getting through tomorrow? When I throw me down, you can lead me to the side. You're still raising me up, and when I look aside, she guides me with a sign and light of me. It ain't over, it ain't over, it ain't over, it ain't over. I'm not done, I just want me to find it. 'Cause I'm not done, I just want me to find it. I'm not done.
Englishman from Malta, and I will show you all the signs. So please subscribe to my channel and give me lots of likes.